Hi babies, welcome back to Monday's episode. I'm your host Miranda, aka Pleasure Baby, and this is where I help you guys step into your pleasure. That means stripping down all that taboo stuff that we're not supposed to talk about and making it talked about and not so taboo. Because let's just face it, sex is so much better when it's talked about, when we communicate and when we engage together as a team, whether it be one person or multiple people. I really don't care. It could be even solo, but I want you to be able to embody all of those different sensations, all of these feelings, all of these emotions, and making it blossom into beautiful, beautiful, beautiful orgasms. So if this is something that is going to interest you, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, because this week's episode is nice and juicy, and it's 5 things that I wish men knew more about in the bedroom. All right, let's take it away. So first things first, I just want to get this out of the way before the comments start going off. I'm not doing this as a direct attack on penis owners. I'm actually doing it so that you guys can understand where vulva owners are coming from and how much these extra 5 things are going to mean when you're bringing them forward into the bedroom. Let's start with number 1. You don't need to come out of the gates trying to impress us with all of your skills. It is much harder when you ask your partner what they like and what they enjoy, because after all, everyone's body is completely different on how we like to receive pleasure, all the way down to how we like to give pleasure. So instead of boosting yourself up and getting your ego super, super, super large and coming in thinking you already know what you are going to do and how you're going to tackle, and maybe you will, because ego is important too, because you want to be confident. However, if you have an abundance of that, that can come off as quite alarming and quite frightening, making it a little bit more difficult for us vulva owners to drop into our body. So if you are engaging with us, asking us what we like, what would you like me to do to you, just asking those series of questions rather than just assuming, sex will be much, much better. Number 2, it feels really, really good, and it also is really nice if you tell us that you enjoy what you're doing, especially when you are giving head, because all of the stigma that we have around the way a vulva tastes, the way it smells, the way she is a lot of negative shame that we've just received over an accumulation of time, whether it be conditional beliefs, whether it be our society, whether it be a previous partner or a partner you're currently with. We want to know how beautiful our yoni or our vulva is. We want to know that she tastes good and that she looks beautiful and all that nice stuff. So make sure that you tell your partner, I enjoy what I'm doing. I love eating you out. I love the way you look. I love the way your body looks. Like, just boosting, and making sure that you are actually authentic with your compliments. The third one is going to be multitasking. Now, in other ways in life, you wouldn't hear me really talk highly about multitasking, because let's just face it, it's freaking hard to engage in a conversation while actively listening and trying to be on your phone and do other things. No, when we're talking to people, we want to be actively listening and engaging with them. Now, for the bedroom, it's a little bit different. Multitasking is going to be your best friend. Your best friend in a sense is, if you have arms, you have fingers, and you have hands, then what are they doing while you're doing those other movements? Maybe you're inside of them while you are stroking the clitoris with your hands, or maybe you're fingering them and you're using your thumb to stroke the clit or the labia or even the vagina. Use your hands, use your toys, use your tongue, use your parts, your genitals, use all of it. Multitask. It is honestly such a golden key that not very many people choose or remember to do. Number 4, when we don't orgasm, don't make a big deal about it. Sometimes these things just happen, especially when you're a vulva owner. It takes so much longer and so many different factors into getting an actual orgasm. That doesn't mean that they are not receiving pleasure. Orgasm is kind of the big grand finale, but sometimes the grand finale is the lead up to, and an orgasm doesn't have to always be the end goal. It can be just being with your partner and being present and sharing that sexual exchange of energy and just a deeper version of connection. Now, if your partner is consistently not hitting their orgasm, then that's something that you need to be soft with and to talk about. Maybe they're not experiencing pleasure in the way you thought they were experiencing pleasure. Maybe they're really stressed out, or they have other different factors going on inside of their head. You don't know until you have that tough conversation. So when we're casting shame on them for not orgasming, that is not going to make it any easier for the next time. So for the love of God, chill, relax. If they didn't orgasm, it's gonna be okay. The more relaxed you are about it and the more open you are about having these conversations, the better your sex will be. Number 5 ties right into number 4. Now, if you can't come, it's okay. It doesn't make you any less of a man. Relax, it's going to be all right. Sometimes we just don't catch our nut. And like I said in number 4, it's because a multitude, or could be because a multitude of different factors playing a huge role. But the less shame that we cast around not being able to orgasm or not having an orgasm or not being able to come, the better our sex will be, because we'll be able to be relaxed with that communication, so we can figure out how we can get you to come, how we can get you to orgasm when we work together as a team. All right, babies, that is the 5 tips that I wish that men knew more about in the bedroom. So if you're open to any of these and you want to know what men are looking for in the bedroom, that's going to come out on Thursday. So if you haven't done so already and you don't want to miss another episode, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. We are almost at 100,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. So if we keep treading in this right direction, your girl's gonna get her plaque. And I am so excited because this has been a dream, and I wouldn't be able to do it without all of you guys and all of your support and just lifting me up and giving me the courage to talk about these things. I have an audience for it, and I just want to thank you guys so much for supporting me. Make sure you follow my socials such as Instagram, TikTok. Please, I would love to see more of you, as you might love to see more of me and into my daily life. All right, babies, I will see you guys on Thursday. Cheers.